all of my surplus chameleons. I decided to go live on the YouTube channel, so I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that some of you jump on here to listen to today's message. I'm so used to doing our Zoom call. I'm so used to pre-recording our videos and putting them out there, but I wanted to give myself to you on this beautiful morning so we can have conversation and just to see who's actually awake and is available to jump onto this YouTube live. So, y'all, things are getting really spicy over here. I don't even know if that was the right word I wanted to use. Things are getting really interesting over here for us, for the Loyalty Royalty Recovery team. We have our 60-day challenge going on, and our students are blowing it out of the water. If it's not even closing their first deal, they're getting comfortable with making those uncomfortable phone calls. A lot of people, they don't like making phone calls, and I understand, I get it, and I've shared that in previous, you know, previous videos where I didn't like making phone calls. I did not like calling claimants. And that was like the most horrible feeling of getting on the phone with someone, especially if they answered that phone. Now, if that claimant answers that phone, am I going to fold? Am I going to sweat? Am I going to stumble over my words? Am I going to forget what I'm supposed to say? You know? And it was a lot of what ifs and what ifs and what ifs and what ifs and what if they hang up? What if they cuss me out? What if? And once you get past that, you actually get comfortable with making these phone calls. But our students are doing a wonderful job during our 60-day challenge. If you are new to this channel and you are on this live, make sure you hit that notification bell. You share this video. And what else is it? Share, subscribe, all of that, that whole lingo, whatever. But I want to welcome you guys to this live. Again, I just want to come on here, check in with you to make sure that you guys are staying on track, staying focused. If you are really taking this business serious and you really want to take this business to the next level, then you are in the right place at the right time, listening to the right person. There's so many wonderful giants out there that are doing the surplus and overage business, and I commend everyone for all their hard work. But I want you guys to focus a lot this year on just getting somewhere, getting comfortable, and building a team around you. It's nothing like having someone to talk to about the surplus business, someone that can actually sit down with you and research information with you, sharing information with you. So while we're on this live, I have to turn the heat down on the coffee because my husband put the coffee on, and yeah, I don't need the house to go up in flames while I'm doing this video. All right. All right. All right, y'all. So, as I said, we're in the middle of our 60-day challenge. Again, we're closing deals, okay? And it is nothing like getting that wet ink signature on your documents. Getting that agreement signed, getting all the documents that you need taken care of so you can get it off to the attorney so we can go ahead and hit that home run and knock the ball out the park. Is that how baseball goes? I don't know. I just love going to the games, but I don't really know how the game goes. But we want to knock the ball out the park, okay? And so with that being said, I am so excited. I want to share this with y'all because I'm just excited. We got 3 envelopes back. 3 envelopes back with wet ink signatures. We sent out our mobile notaries to the claimant's property. Most of the time, y'all know in this business that the claimants are most likely still at the property. It is a process. When they go through this foreclosure process, it is a process because once the new owners take over the property and everything, they have to file for the eviction, okay? They have to get the approval through the court to evict someone out of their property. So it is a process. And so a lot of the times they are still in these properties, and we can get a notary, a mobile notary out there as soon as possible to assist with everything that we're going to need as far as documents to get over to the attorney to get this surplus closed out and get them paid out so they can get to their next destination. We don't ever want it to be a situation, where they're put out of their property before they're able to recover funds, but sometimes it just doesn't go like that. You get a lot of people on the phone and they think it's a scam. They don't believe you, or they may be working with an attorney, but it may not be the right attorney that is able to recover these funds. Sometimes they're working with the attorney that was supposed to stop the foreclosure, or whatever reason, because I'm telling you right now, a lot of these attorneys are not familiar or know the whole process of the surplus business. And how I know that is because we worked the case here in Dallas County, and it was actually a attorney that got foreclosed on. And till this day, we're still trying to locate her because her funds are about to be escheated to the state if they had not already. But it shows, and when we looked at her case, it shows that she's tried to file some documents. She's tried to recover the funds, but she was not able to. So just because someone is an attorney or whatever, a lawyer or whatever, does not mean they necessarily understand the process and what needs to be filed to recover these funds. So when you hear claimants say, well, I'm already working with the attorney or this and this and that, that's fine. Respect that, and just let them know that you will follow back up with them in a couple of more days, or maybe, next month, just to make sure, just to see if they've been paid out. Okay. Those are the ones that you want to put on your short list of, following back up with, because 5 times out of 10, the attorney that they're speaking of is one that was probably assisting them and helping them through the foreclosure process, not necessarily recovering the funds, the surplus that was created after the property sold. So that's what we want to focus on. I turned the heat down on the coffee already, babe. Thank you. He ran in here like a fireman, like he was ready to put out a fire. So, y'all, when you get that signature on your documents, you are halfway there. You're like pretty much at the finish line. You're like one of those, what is the tortoise? What is that little turtle that Jacob calls the tortoise? You're like that little tortoise that's just, you like moving real slow. You see the finish line. You see everybody with their flags like, come on, you can do it. Come on. Y'all know how a race, if you've ever ran a race. Okay. I'm not sure. Some of us may not have even jogged before. So forgive me. But when you're almost at the end of that race, because when you get that wet ink signature, you're there. Now you're playing tennis. So now you've knocked that ball into the attorney's court. Now the ball is in the attorney's court. Now you need the attorney to go do what they need to do to close it out. So all you're doing is just following up. You're just keeping in contact. You're keeping open lines of communication with the claimant as the process is going on, because you want them to feel comfortable. They are already uncomfortable. They don't know you. They just know that you're supposed to be coming with a bag. You're supposed to be releasing a bag to them, in the next 30, 60, 90, 120 days. That's all they know. And they're trusting you. They're trusting you as far as they can trust you. Okay. So you want to always keep open lines of communication with your claimants. Okay. Program them into your phone, whatever system you're using. Follow up with them. Let them know, hey, things are still going great. The attorney is working on it. Hopefully I'll be getting back in contact with you in the next couple of weeks with some updated news or updated information or whatever it is. Anytime there's any change or updates to the case, you always want to inform them. Okay. So I have my envelopes here. I'm so grateful for our mobile notaries that we have throughout the United States. We just, they're so wonderful. Their communication, is like that. They get it scheduled. They contact the claimant. They let the claimant know when they're going to come out. Sometimes they're sitting there having long-winded conversations with the notary, and then we get they literally put them in nice little envelopes so nothing gets wrinkled and wet and everything. We get the documents, we scan them, we send them over to the attorney. we're done. We're pretty much done. Okay. You are at the finish line. So I just want to give a shout out to all of our students that are in our 60-day challenge. If you have not closed your first deal yet, you're still winning. Why are you winning? Because you are overcoming that fear of making a phone call. You're overcoming all of those things that stopped you from even moving forward in the surplus business. You're overcoming those things. And that is the goal of being with us. We want to help you overcome those fears that you have. This is not one of those businesses where you're going to always feel comfortable, because you're never going to know what to expect when you call a claimant. You don't know if you're going to talk to the heirs. You don't know if the claimant's going to answer. You don't know if grandmama and them going to answer, or a cousin, a brother, a sister. You don't know if you're going to get cussed out. You don't know what to expect, but you just have to overcome whatever fear that you have. You have to overcome it. So that is all I wanted to share with you guys. I'm so excited that I decided to do this live on YouTube. Again, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, you hit the notification bell, and you share this video. And I will come back with some more content for you, and I will drop our email below this video. Make sure you reach out to us. We're really good at responding. Okay, I think we're like probably the #1 surplus team that actually will respond to an email, and if you're lucky enough to have our phone number, we'll answer your phone call too and have a whole full-blown consultation with you. Now, I'm not offering free consultations. I'm not saying that. Don't twist my words around, but sometimes it works out that way. Okay. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Be blessed, stay positive, stay focused, and go get them. All right, peace and love. I don't know how to end my own video. Y'all hear my cheerleader back there?
Amazing. Amazing, Michelle.